Hello, you guys. So, I thought that I would start recording. I don't know where to look, so sorry. I guess I should be looking over here. It's kind of weird. So I'm sitting here on the couch. Autumn is napping. You can see her right here. And I just wanted to give a baby number 2 update and also start a little vlog that I'm thinking will be covering like these next 11 days, getting prepared to welcome baby number 2. I'm getting good lighting in some spots, but not in others. So I'll give the update first. So today is Friday, March 10th. On Tuesday, the 7th, we went in for a doctor's appointment with the specialist that I see. I see my regular OB and also a specialist due to like some blood clotting issues during pregnancy, 2 losses that I had before Autumn. I'll do like another video about my journey to motherhood here soon. But I feel like the lighting looks weird, so I'm gonna sit over here. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. The lighting is better over here. So when we went in for our visit, so actually I went in last Thursday. Don't get me to talking about the dates for last Thursday because I don't remember, but a little over a week ago, I went in and they noticed that my amniotic fluid had lowered from 9 to 7. And so she's like, I'm just gonna make a note of it. And she's like, it's not in a danger zone, but it is going down. And at 5 or less, sometimes they think it's safer for baby to be out than in. So at that point, I am 34 and a half weeks pregnant. They send me home. They tell me drink a lot of water and to come back. We'll come back on Tuesday for an ultrasound to see what the fluid is doing. So instead of waiting a week or 2 weeks like I usually would to go back to them, they had me come back in 5 days. So that brought us to this past Tuesday, which was, what did I just say? The 8th, right? Wednesday, 8, 9, no, it was the 7th. So this past Tuesday, the 7th, Jamarcus actually made it to that appointment with me. And while we were there, they noticed that my fluids, even though I had been intaking a lot of water, my amniotic fluid level went down to 6. So in a dramatic turn of events, trying to keep it from going any lower and trying to make sure that I'm not leaking fluid, which I actually knew that I wasn't because the way that they described it, they were like it would be like a slow faucet leak or a gush of fluid, and I had not experienced that. So for precaution, my specialist reached out to my doctor, my OB, and they both agreed for me to go over to the hospital to stay for 2 nights at the hospital with an IV drip to get fluids, and that we would check my fluid levels again 2 days later to see if we either needed to have the baby at 35 weeks, which is if you have to have your baby a little early, 35 weeks is not the worst case scenario, thank God. But it is still early. So, of course, it was a whirlwind. So then I spent 2 nights at the hospital away from Jamarcus and Autumn. They were here, doing their thing. And I was there getting like poked and prodded, I had an IV, just a hospital stay, a random hospital stay. I was able to come home and pack a bag after our appointment so I could get with Autumn, give her a little bit of love, actually pack a bag, and then go over to the hospital. I drove myself and all that. Jamarcus needed to stay here, hold down the fort with Autumn. So, and I wasn't like in pain or anything like that. I think I'm leaving something out in that piece. But so I get to the hospital and basically they just get me all hooked up. I got 2 shots, 2 steroid shots, just in case I had to have the baby early. And that was gonna like help baby with lung function. This whole time I'm still telling them, like, even with all this, like, we don't want to know the gender of the baby until the baby is born. So Thursday came yesterday and they checked my fluids. My fluids were back up to 8.8. And so they let me come home. So of course it was a huge relief to not have to have the baby early. Now my induction is moved up to March 21st, which is 37 weeks, which is right at full term. That is in 11 days. And I have a few checkups before then to, just the regular weekly checkup that you have toward the end of pregnancy. And then also the specialist, of course, will be giving me another ultrasound to make sure that my fluids are staying up. So my fluids, I'll go for an ultrasound Monday afternoon to look at the fluids. So basically right now, over this weekend, I have my baby brunch tomorrow, which thank God we can still do. I'm looking forward to celebrating. I didn't want to have to skip the celebration. It's already like a small, intimate, like just the girls' celebration. And I didn't want to skip that if of course, whatever is healthiest for baby is what we're focused on. So of course, like if I had to deliver baby early, then that's what we would have done. And honestly, I'm looking at it at this point that at any time during these scans that I'm going to go have in the next week, they could say like, okay, fluids are low again. They could either send me back to the hospital to get more IV, or they could say, let's go ahead and get baby out. So now, today, Friday, I've been spending time, I've been spending some time getting things prepared. So that's where we're picking up right now. And I wanted to pick up the camera and document these last days leading up to BB squared, baby branch number 2. I'm not gonna worry about the nursery being done before the baby is here, because that's not gonna happen. I guess it could happen, but it's like last on the list. But I do want to get it to a good space to where once baby is here, it will be very easy for me to get in there and do the like last minute decoration things that I want to do in there. Because baby will sleep in our room at least the first 4 months. So no problem there. But the main things that I want to do are deep clean our bedroom, because we need to get the bassinet in there. I want to wash like the Snuggle Me and all these things that have not been used since Autumn was a baby, that have been like in our upstairs attic, indoor attic though. So that's where we are right now. I just wanted to pick up the camera and document all of this. I'm just gonna try and take a simple maternity photo at some point during this time with the family and by myself. And let's see, having the brunch tomorrow, a couple of maternity photos I want to take, and just getting the main things prepared. Oh, and hospital bags have to be packed, because at the same time I need to be taking it easy and not overdoing it, and hydrating. So this is the plan. Today, I want to pull these things. I want to get the gray room to a good spot. And I want to pull, the gray room is the guest room that's going to become the new nursery. And I want to pull the things out of the attic and wash them. Yeah, but that's where we're at. I know you can probably hear like a little bit of like franticness in my voice. I'm actually not feeling like super frantic. I feel it a little bit, but I really am just excited, grateful, really praying that everything is okay with my baby. Because my specialist, I need to ask a question about this when I see them on Monday, because the specialist is also just talking about like these little pockets in my placenta. But baby was being monitored the whole time that I was there at the hospital, never under any distress or anything like that. So I'm just praying that it stays that way and that I can get to 37 weeks. But obviously, if not, then I'm just praying for a safe delivery, even if it's a little bit before full term. So I just want my children safe, y'all. I just want my kids safe and healthy and well taken care of and happy. So that's where I'm at. My big girl is doing well. She's having a good day today. You know, you can make a lot of plans on how you want to prepare your older child and, you know, all of that stuff. And she understands baby and my belly and things like that. But she's not even 2 years old yet. She's not even 21 months yet. She's soon to be 21 months. So she doesn't fully understand, but she's growing every day. She's like physically, mentally, verbally. I can't ask for anything more than that. And we're just going to all make this family adjustment together. I'm going to let the village help us out in any way that they feel on their hearts to help us out. And we're about to enter a new stage in our lives. So I just wanted to bring you guys along for the ride. And yeah, we'll do this. I might divide this into a couple of vlogs because this is already 13 minutes actually. But yeah, we'll do this together. So here we go. I'm gonna go up now and get the bassinet and everything out. So I'll try to record that for you guys too. See ya. All right, y'all, so the bassinet is free. The swing, I'll leave there for Jamarcus to put together when he's home. Those are the two bins that I'm gonna be using in the new nursery to pack some things out of there. I'm going to get this bassinet downstairs. It's not heavy. I'll be able to do it. These things are going in the room, in the nursery to wait. They don't need to be washed or anything just yet. These things are coming downstairs right now to be washed. soil levels, just because some of that has been in the attic and all of that. Okay, so while that stuff washes, I'm actually going to go ahead and show y'all my new vacuum, which I love, and start kind of vacuuming out the space where the bassinet is gonna go in our bedroom. So this is my new baby. I love this, y'all. My dad bought it for me. It was an Amazon deal of the day. I have been looking at handheld vacuums, and so I talked him into getting it for me as a shower gift. So this is it. It's the Dream P10 Pro cordless stick vacuum from Dream Tech. It is very cool. I have already used it. I haven't used all of the pieces. I'll show you really quickly what it comes with. This is like the main part of the vacuum. This is what you attach to the different pieces. So you have your regular long stem that you can use for your floors. But you also get this little mini brush, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm sure that will come in handy like for furniture. And then this I love. So you also get this, and you just put your pieces on like that, and it will pick up. This is going to be so good for like dust boards or floorboards, and also what I'm about to do in our room, which is like vacuum crevices and stuff like that along with the actual floor. So love this, love the color. The color scheme goes with my house for sure. And now I'm going to use this in our room just to kind of clean the floors before I put the bassinet in there. All right, y'all, so I just finished in here in our room. I just vacuumed really well, Lysol the bassinet down and put it in its spot next to my side of the bed. And of course we still have those things washing right now. But before I get started in the gray room, I'm gonna take a break because I need a break. Autumn is waking from her nap. I'm about to have a snack, hydrate, go get her. And in a little bit, I'm gonna let her kind of run around while I do those few things that I need to do in the room, the gray room, the room that will be the new nursery. And that is gonna be all that I do today. Because you gotta know when to stop. I feel like that's like a message, you know what I mean? Like everything does not go according to plan. Of course, like if I could, I would be even more prepared than what I'm doing now. The one good thing about this is that it's forcing me to concentrate and focus on the more important things. And surprisingly, it's keeping me very calm. I feel like in the few weeks before knowing that baby was gonna come a little earlier, because even 37 weeks being full term, we were not gonna do an induction until 38 or 39 weeks. So even still, baby is coming earlier than what we projected, what we planned. So it is causing me to focus on the things that are more important. It's causing me to calm down and let God do his thing. I feel like in the month leading up to this, I was much more frantic, thinking about all the things that I wanted to get done and how perfect I wanted everything to be before baby got here. And that's just not what's going on. Baby's gonna be coming home to a beautiful, clean, safe, loving home with all of the safest things for sleeping, feeding, lots of love. And I'm so excited to be having a second child by God's grace. And yeah, this is just a message, you know, like, you may have this list. If you're like me, like, you may have this list of things that you feel need to be done like a certain way. One thing motherhood has taught me is that you bend and like you have to be permeable. You have to flow like water. And I think that also, if you're like a woman who likes to get things done on their own, like I am, kind of fiercely that way, I love to get things done. Accepting help and dividing things and leaning on loved ones does not make you any less of a superwoman. It makes you more of a superwoman. So, hope you get that message. But I will be back to show you guys what we do in the gray room. And yeah, we'll go from there. So, I am back before we're working in the gray room, which will probably happen after Autumn is asleep at this point. Because I need to go to the store and get a couple things for the brunch tomorrow. So I need to get a cake and some flowers. And I also need to get, which I probably should have kept straight now that I think about it, but I also need to get some paper to print like the little games for tomorrow. I want to print them on the paper that looks kind of like brown paper bag, cardstock feel. So I need to go to Michael's for that. And I also think that I want to put little daisies on my cake because I'm planning to get a cake that has light green icing on it with like little daisies. So we'll see about that. I'll talk more about like the brunch tomorrow. That's gonna be in the next vlog, the next preparing for baby number 2 vlog. Okay, so Michael's was a success. HEB was kind of a bust. Michael's, I was able to get the paper and it was like 99 cents a sheet. I think I got 4 sheets, something like that. I don't need a whole lot of it. And I also was able to get these little things in case I wanted like to add daisies to whatever cake I end up getting. There must have been a sale on this because these are $9.99. My total came out to be $10 and some change with all of this, so it must have been on sale. I'm thinking that I may not get a cake. I may just get green cookies and have them on each person's like place setting along with flowers. And I may not get, you know, like, that's also why HEB was kind of a bust. Adam started like screaming and stuff in there. I guess she wasn't feeling it. I don't know. She did great in Michael's. I don't know what she's got going on, but it's fine. They didn't have any cakes like ready-made that I can go with, and it was too late to place an order for tomorrow morning. All of that is perfectly fine. I'll probably just go get cookies. Tonight in the morning. Like I said, there will be candy cones there. So I don't know, I may not even do a cake or cupcakes or cookies or anything extra people are gonna be eating. So I think that I may just do flowers. I got these really pretty placemats and stuff. And it can just be the plates with the games on top, the candy cone, and then pretty flowers throughout. Which would mean that all I need to get is flowers. I can always come back here or to any grocery store in the morning and get flowers. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. We'll worry more about the brunch tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next morning. I just wanted to come on and end the vlog. So we didn't get to the gray room in part 1, to the new nursery basically, but that's okay. We're gonna get to it in part 2. And thank you guys for hanging out and getting an update on baby ranch number 2. And also for kind of nesting with me. I will see you in part 2. Bye.